Let's go to lesson 139. Verbs: to win, won, to weigh, weighed, to include, included, to consider, considered. Example: I won a competition last weekend. So the verb to win, we use it for games, competition, contest. We never use the verb to win when you receive money from work, okay? From your effort. When we talk about work, the verb is to earn. I earn my salary. Win is just for competition, match, and games. Now, to weigh. For example, I weighed myself yesterday and I am overweight. To include. For example, I included vegetables and fruits on my diet. Do you consider fruits and vegetables the best kind of food, okay, in terms of having a good diet? Now, vocabulary: cherry, apricot, papaya, banana, melon, blueberry, watermelon, plum, mango, avocado, tangerine, persimmon, starfruit, fig, passion fruit, confusion, male, female, sort, although. So look at here in the vocabulary. What fruits and vegetables do you like? Okay, so what fruits do you like? Example: sort. Sort is the same of kind. For example, what kind of food do you like? What sort of food do you like? What sort of sport do you like? Or what kind of sport do you like? Okay, so sort here is in the same meaning as kind. Let's go to expressions: a dozen, half a dozen, open air market, to get out, once again, good at. For example, I bought a dozen of bananas. It means 12 bananas. And I also bought a half a dozen of eggs. It means half a dozen, 6. Open air market is an open place that people sell things such as fruits, vegetables, electronic products. Okay, they don't have a store. They sell things on the street. Okay, this is an open air market. In Areia Branca, there is a famous open air market. Okay, on Sundays, I think so. To get out. For example, I have to get out for this place quickly because it is dangerous. Once again, I have to do the exercise once again because it was wrong. Good at. Example: I am good at math. I am good at sports. Okay? Now, the grammar. We're going to see present perfect. Alright? Let's read the grammar. Have you been there? Yes, I have. Has she passed the exam? Yes, she has. Have you reminded him about the meeting? No, I haven't. Has a new program been developed? No, it hasn't. They have cancelled the conference. She hasn't answered my mail. How much money have they spent? Have you prepared the presentation? So when we use present perfect, we use present perfect to talk about an action that happened in the past with an indefinite time. We don't know when the action happened. The importance, the focus is in the action, not in the time. When you want to focus the time, we use a simple past. And we use the adverbs such as yesterday, last week, last month. When we use present perfect, we can't use these adverbs because we can determine when the action happened in the past. Okay? The focus is in the action, not in the time in the past. Structure. subject, verb to have in the present, and the principal verb in the past participle. Example, they, subject, have in the present, okay? So for they we use have. Cancelled in the past participle. Now the subject, she we use has because it is third person singular. He, she, it we use has. Okay, because the verb is conjugated in the present. Now the sentence is in the negative. We just use not. She hasn't. Negative. They haven't. And the verb in the past participle. She hasn't answered my email. And to ask a question, we place the verb to have in the beginning of the sentence before the subject. How much money have they spent? Have you prepared the presentation? Okay, so you place the verb to have in the beginning. It can be have or has, subject, and the verb in the past participle. Now, let's use short answers in the present perfect. When you use short answers in the present perfect, we answer using have or has. Example, have you been there? Short answer in the affirmative. Yes, I have. Has she passed the exam? Yes, she has, because it is third person. Have you reminded him about the meeting? Negative. No, I haven't. Has a new program been developed? No, it hasn't. In the negative, we use haven't or hasn't. Okay, depends on the subject. Now, let's train, okay, the structure of present perfect. Follow the example. I'm gonna give you this sentence. You are going to change into negative, interrogative, and give a short answer. That can be affirmative or negative. I have done my homework. Negative. I haven't done my homework. Question. Have you done your homework? Short answer. Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. When you give the short answer, you choose affirmative or negative. Now you. He has included our names on the list. Change into negative, interrogative, and give a short answer. They have accepted her offer. She has taken that test. He has written several novels. Your passport has expired. They have developed a new computer program. She has changed her opinion. You choose 4 sentences and change into negative, interrogative, and give a short answer and send me by WhatsApp, okay? Now, you are going to do another exercise, oral exercise. Example, I have finished it. Just change into question. You don't need to answer. I have finished it. Sentence, question, have you finished it? Okay, just it. She has asked a lot of questions. Change into interrogative. They have had a serious talk. She has weighted the bananas. He has lost his wallet again. I have prepared the presentation. They have attended college overseas. She has bought apricot jelly. Choose 4 sentences and change into interrogative. Okay, the sentences is up to you, and later you send me. Now we are going to lesson 140. Let's go to fluency. Let's follow the example. I changed my password. When you change the sentence, you introduce it, I didn't know. Okay, first you introduce I didn't know. Subject you, Here, the verb is had in the past, but you are going to use the verb in the present. So you have changed your password. Don't put the verb in the past, use in the present. So for you, use have. For example, she has. Okay, verb in the present. The book is wrong here. Now, they won the competition. I'm going to do this. I didn't know they have won the competition, the championship. Okay, they have won the championship. I didn't know they have won the championship. We saw this movie. She went to China. It was cancelled. He finished that project. She talked about it. He has just arrived. He attended college overseas. It cost him a fortune. Change 4 sentences and you are going to change as in the example. But remember, the verb is in the present, okay? Just 4 sentences to send me. Now the questions. You are going to choose 4 questions to answer and later send me. Can I borrow your pen, please? Do you change your mind easily? What do you think about people who change their minds all the time? Are you acquainted with the school owner? Are you a good joke teller? Why do most women go crazy when things are on sale? What would you do if you had the day off tomorrow? Are fruits and vegetables part of your daily diet? What can people do to stay in shape? What can people do to have a healthy and balanced life? Okay, choose 4 and answer. Now, we are going to train again the structure of present perfect. I'm gonna give you the sentence in the affirmative. You are going to change into negative and interrogative. This time, you don't need to answer. Example, I have finished it. Negative, I haven't finished it. Question, have you finished it? Okay, change into negative and interrogative. Now you, I have learned it in school. I have seen it before. She has explained it. He has met them. They have taken her home. You are going to choose 3 sentences, just 3. And change into negative and interrogative and send me by audio. Now, give your opinion. You are going to give your opinion. If you agree, if you don't agree, you are going to make a short comment. People should include more fruit in their diet. Why? Do you agree, disagree? You are going to give your personal opinion. Okay? Now let's go to text and discussion. You are going to answer in your book, okay, the questions from the book. The book. Number 1. How much do you think Martin Luther King contributed to equal rights in America? He once said, I have a dream. What do you think he meant by this sentence? Who else fought for the rights of Americans in the States? What song by U2 was written about Martin Luther King? Has anyone in our country fought for our rights like Martin Luther King did? So there are some questions that the answers are not in the text. We are going to search for it. That's okay?